What's good, y'all? Welcome to another Bull STP Sports Podcast. Shout out to my boys, my two partners, Nitty, Maine. They can't make it today. They had things to do. But I just wanted to make sure I get on here and get a 2024 wrap up from us real quick. Gonna go through a few things really quickly, make this show real light, maybe 15 minutes real quick. Uh where we go start, man? 2024 was a great year in sports. Me and my partners, obviously, we started this podcast in September, so we're about 3 months in or so, maybe four, give or take, whatever. We're just trying to build it, so make sure y'all click like, make sure y'all subscribe, man. We're gonna try to keep giving y'all some good content. 2025, we're gonna get even better, you know what I'm saying? And just keep building. So we keep rocking with us, you know what I mean? Participate, don't hate. We here for y'all to show some entertainment, but there's sports and entertainment that we're gonna give y'all. First topic, real quick. Next week, Saquon Barkley. He already went over 2K, which is amazing accomplishment. I believe what I heard is only 9 running backs of all time ever went over 2K. But now he's 100 and I think 10 yards away from breaking the all-time record. What do you do with that? I don't know. If you think about it, he's going against his old team, the Giants. That's like a smack in the face to go break the record right there, just to let them know you should have signed me. I wanted to be with y'all, and y'all decided not to sign me, and I went to one of your rivals in division, and now I'm gonna break the record against y'all. I already have one of the greatest rushing seasons of all time, the same year that you let me go. But now I might break the record against y'all. Um, but in the other hand, do you save them for the playoffs? Y'all trying to win a championship. The Eagles, I don't like y'all. Obviously, you see what I got on. Commanders all day. But you know what I'm saying? For a playoff run, you might want to give them a little bit of rest. You know what I'm saying? To get them ready for the week after for the first round of the playoffs. So personally, if I take my dislike for the Eagles aside, I think if he's healthy enough and he feels he can do it, let him do it. But if you do it, you got to make sure you it ain't just about him. You can't just put him up there and have the backup offensive line there blocking for him, and now you're gonna really get him into some trouble. You know what I'm saying? So you're risking everybody. You're risking all your linemen and all that. So I think I take it back. I'm gonna change my mind. Being who Saquon is, he had a chance to break some records earlier this year, and he chose not to in one of them. So I think maybe you should rest him if you want to go for that championship. And just sit him out. And you already smacked him in the face with this great season, Saquon. So I don't think you really need to go out there and break any records. So that's just my opinion. I know everybody got differences opinions with that, and I don't think no one's wrong. It's like that's why it's an opinion. So that's why my opinion is on Saquon. We got a few things. We got another few things. I was talking about this earlier. The biggest sports game of 2024. And there's a lot. There's a lot. We could go with the Super Bowl, the Chiefs versus the Niners that went in overtime. You could do. But for me, the excitement that I had, I mean, the Super Bowl we know is the biggest event in sports every year, pretty much, long as the game is decent. But for me, this year was a special year for the men's basketball Olympics. In France, our USA team, which was favorites, obviously, was down big. It was down like double digits with like 3 or 4 minutes left in the game in France. So the crowd was real hectic, ruckus. It was crazy. And I'm like, wow, they really about to lose to France. But no, LeBron kept the game afloat, and Steph just went nuts. Like what me and one of my boys was just talking about it. Like what he did was probably top five, maybe top 10 of all time greatest performances in the clutch ever. Like the shot, he hit about four, I think four straight threes, brought them back, and they won the game. So for me, if I had to give him the award out for the best sports moment or biggest game of 2024, you have to go there. Like this is for our country showing, like, you know what I mean, that we're still the mega, the supreme country in this sport of basketball. And I mean, I can't think of nothing else that's bigger than that than what they did. And shout out to Steph Curry and LeBron. LeBron kept the team afloat and all the other players that played. But Steph closed the show. When I say he closed it, he closed the show. So that's that. We're gonna move on real quick past that. Female athlete of the year. Now this one could be, this could go a lot of ways in this sense, because a lot of people might say somebody might be over or for popularity, some people might be for stats, but no matter how you slice it, you have to give it to Caitlin Clark. Was her stats better than Aja Wilson's of the world? And I forgot the young lady name from the New York Liberty. And we could go Simone Biles, who won four gold medals in the Olympics as well. That was an amazing feat too. But what I came to think with Simone Biles is, I just feel like personally, and I know y'all might say because the Olympics for the guys, for the basketball team was only the same amount of time, about a month, but they also played, their whole season and everything. Simone, we only get to see Simone for the Olympics typically, unless you're a gymnast. The typical casual fan does not see the Olympics like people that does like the bars and all that stuff and everything in the floor mat. I can't think of what it's called, but she's great. She's amazing. I gotta go with Caitlin Clark. What she did for the women's basketball is just ridiculous. Being the number one pick already, we already knew that she was gonna be that. She made literally on away games, made teams have to change their arena the week of to make space for the crowd because it was too many people that wanted to get into the original arenas. That is just changing the game completely. You could throw Aja Wilson in, Aja Wilson, not Aja Wilson. I can't think of my girl name with the LSU, but you know what I'm talking about. They pretty much was the female modern day Magic and Bird. How Magic and Bird made brought basketball back to more watchable. That's what they really did for the WNBA. Caitlin Clark, listen, she struggled in the beginning as a rookie, as a lot of the vets said she would. She had to get stronger, had to get used to the physicality of the game. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know WNBA was that physical until then. I glimpsed at it here and there throughout the years. I watched it early in the '90s when it first came out with Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie, Rebecca Lobo on them days. But I kind of fell off with it a little bit. But these young ladies that came in this year as rookies definitely made me come back to it. And Caitlin Clark, after the Olympics, and she had to rest that whole month because she didn't make the Olympic team. She came back and she was just on fire. She matched her game, matched her popularity once they came back from the Olympics and started the season back up. So I got to give it to Caitlin Clark, man. She literally changed the game. She literally got eyes that was never ever on WNBA on it this year. So you got to get that to her. Male athlete of the year. I have two. Yeah, call it cheating. I don't care. Whatever. I got two. I picked one earlier today on another show I was on, but one of my boys stole the one I was thinking of. But I'm going to tell you why I got both. I'm gonna start off with this one, which is going to be a surprise, and I guarantee no one else would think this. But you have to think Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics. This man is not the number one on his team, but he won MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals, MVP of the Finals, won the ring. What more? How many people could say they accomplished that much in one season? At that, the number two, or you can say 1B. You know what I mean? Because if they interchangeable, I think Tatum is more skilled, but Brown, he's very good. Like he's not far off if he's off. And I think Jaylen Brown definitely deserves to be co-winner for Male Athlete of the Year in 2024. And the other one, I gotta go with one of my boys told me they said it, and I thought it too. I got the jersey, my man. Jaden Daniels, man. Like, what more can I say about this dude? The reason why I didn't pick him in my earlier show I did with one of my boys on their show is that he got the Heisman. He played in the 2023, and the Heisman was given out in 2023. And then he got drafted number two to the Washington Commanders, of course, whatever. And he has just took the league by storm. I don't know if you know, his jersey sales is through the roof. One of the top selling jerseys. I just found out today, actually, of all the NFL players in the NFL, not rookies, all the players. He has the third most Pro Bowl votes in the NFL. That is amazing. That's an amazing feat. Like he's taking the league by storm. To me right now, he's a top five quarterback in his first season. He's won Rookie of the Year. This is week 17. He's won Rookie of the Week 10 times out of the 17 weeks that's been played. Only one other person won it multiple times this year. He's broken Big Ben. He's broken his rookie record for Rookie of the Weeks for any season. He has the most passing yard. He has the most rushing yards as a rookie quarterback ever. He's thrown for over 3,500 yards, rushed for over 800 yards, 25 TDs on passes, 6 TDs rushing. What more do you want from my boy Jayden? Man, that kid Jayden. Game winners? We just seen it. We just seen it on Sunday night, prime time. What more you want on prime time to go and beat someone that you beat already for the Heisman Trophy that came in behind you the year before? What more you want? Game winners. He had a game winner he had a game sealing touchdown pass against Cincinnati week 3. He had a Hail Mary, I forgot what week it was, against the Bears, game winner. He had a pass that should have tied and went to overtime to Terry McLaurin against the Cowboys, but a kicker missed an extra point to send to overtime. Then yet on Sunday he did the game winner, and I think it's one more against the Eagles last week. Like, the kid has ice in his veins, man. I'm happy we have him. Proud Commanders fan, man. It's been a long time. Jayden Daniels, man, you're male athlete of the year, and you can put Cole with Jaylen Brown. I'm cool with that. I'm not really tripping off that. Um, I'm gonna segue to this, as I was just saying, did Jaylen just lock up the NFL Rookie of the Year? It's been locked up. It's been locked up. A lot of people tried to throw and add in Bo Nix. He did good. Jaylen had a little rough patch for 3 weeks with his ribs. Can't it's no comparison. You look stat for stat. Most yards, Jayden Daniels. Most TDs, him and Bo Nix is tied. Least interceptions, Jayden Daniels. Most rushing yards, Jayden Daniels. Most rushing TDs, Jayden Daniels. Passer rating, Jayden Daniels. Passer completion percentage, Jayden Daniels. Get Bo Nix up out of here, man. Shout out to him. My wife is a fan of that team, Denver Broncos. He's second. There's nothing wrong with being second. Jayden Daniels was picked second in the draft. Now look at him. So you could be second and still be amazing. You're amazing, Bo Nix, but you ain't Jayden. It just is what it is. Sorry to tell you, you're not. And I forgot one more other thing stat with that. He had the best record of all the rookies. That's in the rookie of the year race. What more are we talking about here? It's Jayden Daniels, rookie of the year. Yeah, shout out to Bo Nix, shout out to Brock Bowers. Great season. You broke Mike Dicker record for most catches. Great job. But your team won 3 games this season. Get up out of here. Who else we got? Malik Neighbors. Real good job. 1,000-yard season. Your team won 3 games. Get up out of here. Brian Thomas, or whatever, from the Jags. Great season, over 1,000 yards. Your team won 3 or 4 games. Get up out of here. Listen, it's Jayden Daniels. 11 games. We won 4 games last year. 4. We got 11. Sorry, that's my baby. He only won. He gonna make some noise. Y'all go hit that here and there. It's gonna be what's gonna be. Whatever. We won 4 games last year. We won 11 right now. We still got one more game this week. We're gonna kick up on Dallas for them getting that BS win a few weeks ago. And we're gonna have 12 wins. Let me tell you this. I am 42 years old. I have never seen 11 wins from my team. Last time we won 11 wins, had 11 wins, 1991, and we won the Super Bowl. Let that sit there. Let that sit there. I ain't saying we're going to win the Super Bowl. I just want to throw that stat out to y'all. Last time we won 11 games is 1991, and we won the Super Bowl. And now again, I told you that's when I became a fan. So I even though I seen it, I wasn't really there. I watched it, and you know what I'm saying, but I wasn't really fully there yet. I was born '82, so I was 9 years old. I wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, really fully there yet. But that's what made me, you know what I mean, start liking them, seeing them win that Super Bowl, and I just kept going with that from that point pretty much. And we have a chance to beat that. 12 wins this week. That's crazy. Like, I can't even believe it. I'm so used to us. If we get in the playoffs, it's like barely getting in. We clinched. Like, I have nothing to worry about this week. I'm just going to watch and see if we get the 6th seed or the 7th seed. Feet up. Feet up. It's beautiful. On my last topic, man, I think this is a perfect last topic. It's never been done before. It's never been done before. And I'm going to give my thought, and I got to break this down in a quick 3 minute span so I can get up out of here and get to celebrate. Because it is New Year's Eve, and I got some to do. And I'm sure y'all do too. Will the Chiefs be the first NFL team to ever three-peat? Listen, they get healthy. They got Hollywood Brown back. He looked good his 2 games he played so far. He hasn't even got a full arsenal of snaps yet. Excuse me. And he's looking good. They got D-Hop there. D-Hop's doing enough. He's not a star no more. But he's doing enough. Um, Kelsey's Kelsey. Like, he's not the same Kelsey, but they have players around him now. Worthy's stepping up. Worthy's actually turning into the Rashee Rice role now. He's not just doing deep routes. He's doing a lot of comebacks, posts. You know what I mean? He's doing a lot. He's doing a lot. Slants. He's not just doing the same go deep now. So he's stepping up. So the Chiefs got a role, man. The AFC is different. Do the Chiefs players started this week and beat Denver? Because they beat Denver, you're giving the Bengals a shot to get in. Now, if the Bengals get in, I don't think a lot of y'all want to see them Bengals. They are hot. They are scoring at a rate that's ridiculous right now. Um, but if let's just say who's gonna get in. Baltimore's a tough team, man. I know they lose a lot to the Chiefs, but Derrick Henry and Lamar is tough to stop. And I know Lamar hasn't had the greatest resume in the postseason, but I just feel like it's time, man. I feel like it's time. Like I don't see how you stop that. Um, Buffalo has a great record. I just think they're running a one man show. Very similar, but not as we're not as good, but very similar to me as the Commanders. We don't have a lot around Jayden, but Jayden's just being Superman at this point. And I think Josh Allen is doing the same thing. I don't think they really have a shot. If they do it this year, shout out to them. But I don't think they can do. And they're the only team that beat the Chiefs. Chiefs have one loss, and the Bills the one that gave it to them. But I don't think the Bills can do it. I think it's between the Ravens and the Chiefs coming out of the AFC. Steelers, I don't think they're real. I'm not worried about them. Who else in that playoffs? Houston, they're done. They're gonna make it, but they don't have the offensive line to protect Stroud. Stroud, he went down from what he was last year. So I really don't think it's between the Ravens and the Chiefs to come out the AFC. Let's just say the Chiefs make it out of the AFC. Then they have to see either the Eagles, the Lions, which I don't like how the Lions been looking lately without that with that defense losing all them players. The Vikings, the Packers, and I'm gonna throw what's in there because we could definitely shock the world. The Commanders. I'm gonna say that the Chiefs do not repeat. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I don't. If they do, long as it's not against my Commanders, I won't be mad if they do. I just think it's the road is too rough for the Chiefs to three-peat. So if you ask me right now today if the Chiefs gonna three-peat, I'm gonna say no. Obviously we could come back to this. I'm gonna post it today and we see if it's call me out if I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I don't care. It's opinion. It's whatever. But I'm gonna try. I mean, I just don't think. I don't think it's just the road is super tough. And if they pull this out, man, it's time to start putting Mahomes as the greatest of all time. He's already in the talks. But if he get this one, I think he's a great. I think he's in the talks. I know he ain't got as many as Brady, but Brady played 20 something, 20, 21 years. Mahomes is like in his sixth, seventh year. He has what, 3 rings right now? He had it just before. We got to start putting him in the conversation. This is early. He's doing it in a lot of the time when Brady was doing his, Brady wasn't the reason a lot of the time. Brady's early championships, it was his defense. It wasn't him. As he got older and everything, he started leading the teams and everything. He was always great. He's the GOAT. Don't get twisted. I don't want no Patriots fans coming in here talking crazy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He's still the GOAT. But we're going to have to start talking about Mahomes as the GOAT if you get this one. All right? So, look, I'm going to go with no. That's a quick 20 minutes as I told my wife I would do 2024 wrap-up, man. It's been a great 2024 for sports, man. I'm looking for 2025 to be even better. I got my own teams. I'm hoping that can make some noise. Duke for college basketball. Obviously the Commanders that y'all see for football. Denver Nuggets for NBA basketball. Hopefully we can bounce back this year. We won the championship 2 years ago. They cheated my Miami Hurricanes out of making the football playoffs. So if there's on them, they shouldn't have lost that last game in Syracuse. So actually they didn't cheat us. We shouldn't have lost that game. That's on us for losing. But I'm looking forward to a great 2025 in sports. I'm looking forward to a great 2025 in me and my partner's podcast. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm all about debating or agreeing. It is what it is. It's all fun. And we're not just sports. I mean, we do entertainment. We gonna have some fun, man. We gonna step it up 2025. We gonna have the good backgrounds. You see me my background getting a little bit different. I'm gonna get some stuff hung up. We about to get it looking real professional here. Real good. My boys, my partners, Main Nitty, shout out to y'all. Happy New Year to y'all. Happy New Year to everybody. Make sure y'all stay safe out there. Have some fun with your friends, family, or whatever you do to celebrate, because I'm about to turn it up with mine. My friends, my family, we gonna have a good time, karaoke, little game night. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting older. I don't really party like that no more. I'm not up in the club like that unless I'm on vacation. You know what I'm saying? I sit home, take care of my kids, sit with my wife, coach, do what I do. You know what I'm saying? The old man stuff. I'm at that age. I'm chilling now. You know what I mean? I'm relaxing a little bit. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Appreciate y'all. Always remember, never hate, but you can always participate. Click them buttons, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Till next year, Happy New Year.